Hello Year 6, welcome back to your weekly bulletin from Nottingham University Academy of Science and Technology. I hope you all are well. I know some of you may be back in school already, and I hope that is all going well for you. In this bulletin, we're going to have a look at what a typical school day for you in Year 7 should look like. I've got a timetable to show you so you can have a look at some of the lessons and how that is structured. And I'd also like to have a look at the second part of our school ethos, Be Kind. So, what will a day at NUAS actually look like? Okay, Year 6, the first thing to be aware of is that the school building is open at 7:30 a.m. Now that's not the time you have to be in school, but that's the earliest. We do ask students to be in school by 8:25 at the latest, so you have between 7:30 and 8:25 to be in school. So it's really important that you are on time and you're attending every single day. I want you to think about 100% attendance for next year. Of course, if you're not feeling too good, my advice to you would be try and come in. It might be that you can come in, you can talk to us, you can let us know, we can support you, we will listen to you. And it might be that you can be in the lessons and you can be involved in some of the learning. Now, just to know, I'm going to present a normal school week for a Year 7 at NUAS. Government guidance may mean that some of this information is subject to change, but NUAS will communicate out any changes in due course. Okay, so now what happens now you've arrived in school by 8:25 a.m? Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your tutor room. Tutor time is between 8:30 and 8:45, and this is important because you need to be registered and there'll be important information and possibly an assembly. So it's very important you get here at 8:25 to begin tutor time at 8:30. So after tutor time, you will have your lessons. Now, typically, a lesson at NUAS is 45 minutes long, but you might have some double lessons, and that will be an hour and a half. You'll have 2 lessons in the morning before your break time, which is at 10:15 to 10:30. At break time, please feel free to go upstairs, use the canteen for food, go sit in the outbreak area, which is a small cafe downstairs, or go outside. It's your time to get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restrooms. Please make sure you are filling your water bottles up during break and you are using the restrooms, as you won't be permitted to leave your lessons to do that afterwards. So after break, you will go back into your 45-minute lessons. Now, at NUAS, we do have a split lunch system. You may have had this in your primary school. And what it means is not everyone has lunch at the same time. So between 12 and 1:20, there are 2 40-minute periods. Now, our current Year 7s get the first lunchtime period and they share that with Year 10. So Year 7 and Year 10 have lunch at 12 to 12:40, while the other year groups are in a lesson. And between 12:40 and 1:20, Year 7 go into a shorter lesson, and Year 8 and Year 11 get their lunchtime period. So this is really important that if you do have your lunchtime first, that you make sure you're on time for your 40-minute lesson after lunch, because it is a very short lesson. And as you can see, after the 2 lunchtime periods, there is a 10-minute tutor time period. That's really important that you are there on time for that. It's a very short period. After tutor time, there will be 2 45-minute lessons. You might have a double lesson there. And you'll be leaving school at 3 o'clock on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. You will be leaving school on Friday at 2:15. Right, and so that is a day at NUAS, what you should expect from your day. If there are any questions, please let me know. I know it was just an overview, but if there's any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. What I want to have a look at now is the second part of our school ethos. So last week we looked at working hard. Now I'd like to look at the be kind part. And at NUAS, we do try to teach every student that kindness is the best option. In light of this, I decided to ask some Year 8s and Year 7s if they had any kind words they would like to share with you. And the response has been overwhelming. You might want to pause the screen and have a look at some of these comments. They have so many well wishes, so much advice, some really good advice. And It's really lovely, and I hope this shows you're coming into a very lovely, warm-hearted school, and they can't wait to meet you. They're very excited. Because I had so many comments, I've decided that I am going to be adding some kind words in every bulletin from now on, just to show you and remind you that you are coming into a very kind school. Thank you, Year 6, for your wonderful response to our first weekly challenge. Have a look at some of these responses that were emailed to me, see if yours made it into the video. Now, don't worry if it didn't, I've got another weekly challenge heading your way, so you might be in the next week's video. But these were amazing. Thank you so much for all the effort and the hard work that went into these wonderful, wonderful responses. Speaking of weekly challenge, here's your weekly challenge number 2. Now this week we talked a little bit more about the school ethos, work hard, be kind. And I want to know, what does kindness mean to you? So what does kindness look like? This is a bit of an artistic challenge. I'd like you to draw something, to paint something, colour something, or photograph something that you think best fits the theme of kindness. And I've got some pictures to show you to hopefully inspire you. It's a really open challenge, and I'm generally very interested in seeing what you can come up with. Please make sure you follow the rules in blue, and please email me when you come up with something. Okay, and that brings us to the end of this bulletin. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to get those weekly challenges in, and if there are any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. Thank you, everyone. Take care.